What's going on, YouTube? It is Sunday, not when this video is out, but it's Sunday when I'm filming it. Don't really know what to call these. It used to be the Saturday Night in the Scale Shop series. I haven't done one in a while. I've had a lot of folks requesting that I do them again. So, I don't know what I'm going to call this one yet. You'll have already seen that in the title. But, pretty much I just do these when I've got a bunch of little things to do, and I can't make a whole video out of any of it. So, we're just going to hang out here and take care of some little odds and ends and do some work around the shop. So, let's get started. So the first thing I want to do today is do a couple little things on the Winnebago. If you remember back in the build video, I said I was going to order some lights for it. I used some late 50s, early 60s headlights that I had, replacements. They're not the right style for this. All of these lights that are on the Winnebago had kind of a hash pattern, like a mesh looking shape, and those have the old 3-bar style. So I picked up some, and I'm not exactly sure they're the right size. It's hard to find stuff for these, the actual original replacement lights. This was missing one of the roof lights, and I lost one of the tail lights when, I guess it was the second drive, and that is actually one of the tail lights, and it was so faded out. It's only red on the back side in the middle. The rest of it's yellow. Looks right. It's the right shape, the right style. So I just plugged that in up there. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pop these headlights out and see if the ones that I have will work. All these headlights just snap in. I picked these up off of eBay from a vintage toy part supplier. Got some tail lights and headlights. I think all that was like, it was under $10 shipped for all 4 of them. It's not bad. These just pop right out. Because they got a different kind of snap as well from the original style for the Winnebago. Those are a little bit deeper. Those style trucks were made to snap through a metal grill and the metal body, kind of holding it in place. And these are a little bit shallower to just go through the metal only. I don't know, they're kind of loose. That may not actually work. Yeah, that looks like they're falling out. Oh well. I'll add that to my vintage toy parts. These are a little bit thicker, so they do stay in a little bit better. Well, fail. Alright, well, we got tail lights. No, the tail lights are the right ones. They have a smaller diameter snap, and they are a lot shallower. Yeah, they fit nice. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do LEDs on these. If they were the larger size on the snap part, I could probably fit a 3mm LED in it and just glue it in place. But those are smaller, so I don't know what LED is going to fit, but those look nice. They're shaped a little bit different. The other ones were kind of a button, rounded top, and these are just flat and stick out. But they fit. They do the job. I'm happy with it. So Winnebago has settled now. After our first drive, the leaf springs have softened a little bit, I guess. All the extra weight of this thing bobbing around. So I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm going to raise the front back up, because right now it was difficult to drive on the gravel, but it still gives us our sway and our rock back and forth. I mean, I think it looks good. The stance is spot on. But yeah, just wanted to add that to it. I've had those for a little bit. Keep forgetting to put them on. Saving it, maybe I'd have some more to do a video with the Winnebago, but not currently. I'm kind of stuck on the interior. I'm not sure what direction I want to go and what all I want to do with it. I would like to add some real wood and stuff like that, but I don't know how far I want to take it. I mean, this was kind of a budget build, and I'm pretty happy with how it is right now. It's going to be one of those projects that we just have around, and when the mood strikes me, I'll come up with an idea, and then we'll move forward on it. But yeah, I do need to put some more stickers in the back window. Let me take a look at what I've got in my sticker drawer. Alright guys, I found a few stickers. I had a bunch of stickers made a while back. Alright, come and take it sticker. That'll work. I'm trying to decide if I want to do them all over the back or just the back window. Got this one, Moab RC sent me a servo, and when I was talking about putting stickers on the Winnebago, he had sent me some stickers too, so we're gonna represent. It's a little bit bigger than I thought. Oh well. I got some RC 4-wheel drive stickers. Some of those, oh, of course they don't want to peel right. Got too many dang stickers. I got stickers from old RC 4-wheel drive stuff. Alright, no road, no problem. That's not the one I wanted to peel off. Oops. I wanted to honk if parts fall off, because that's fitting for an old Winnebago. I don't know what they did on these, but so many RC 4-wheel drive stickers, they cut too deep, and you can't peel just the sticker. You end up getting the majority of the backing with it. Honk if parts fall off. That's a good one. What else we got? I've got some of these I made. I used to be a storm spotter, so I have a official Skywarn sticker. I had some of those made. One of my favorite ones. I'm a big Star Trek fan, so I had the little fish made that looks like a starship. It says Trek on the inside. I can get the backing off of it. Put that one up there. A little further over. There we go. Trek. Of course. Perfect. I am the Stig for old Top Gear. What else? We'll do one of these. Why not? I can peel it. No road, no problem. Or no problem, no problem. The one where it's rolled over. I can peel it off of here. I might put that one on upside down, so it's problem right side up. Oh, what else we got? Got my deer hunter buck head looking thing. Put it there. Really should use some pliers for these little stickers. Some needle nose or something. Alright, deer hunter. That's all I got for now. It looks pretty cool. We'll roll with that. I know somebody mentioned in the comments before having one of the stickers with all the United States map, and you put a colored sticker over every state you've been to. If anybody knows where to find something like that that would fit the back of this, something an inch square or something, that would be awesome. But yeah, I think that's it for the Winnebago for now. Let's there's all the other stuff I wanted to do. I've got the lights for the shop. I need to install those. Another set of these halogen lights for the back. So let's get those opened up and take a look. Alright guys, so you saw me take some scrap plywood, I painted it black, and I mounted the other set of lights to it. I've pulled the nails out of the beams across the roof and moved them out about 6 inches from where they were. There was too much light in one spot. I've left it loose for now. I haven't nailed it all back together because I may adjust it some more, just have to see. I'm happy with where it is right now. I'm not real happy with how it looks up top, but most of the time you're not going to see it because we'll have it set up like that because we're filming in the shop. What happens outside these three walls is irrelevant. But yeah, it really, I think it brings out more detail in the little scale stuff. If you look, nice warm lighting, makes everything look a little bit more real to me. So again, those lights are like 25 bucks. They have a 6-pack. They were black with black wires and everything. And I should have bought those instead of these 2 sets of these white ones. The same price. I think they might have been LED. That may be why I didn't get them. But these are xenon. I keep calling them halogen, but they're actually a xenon bulb. And they do get hot. I wrapped the housing in electrical tape because that can handle the heat. I wrapped up some of the wiring. Not great. Just trying to hide some of it so it doesn't stand out. Yeah. Not too worried about the back 3. I did put a little tape on those as well to try to black them out. But not super worried about it. I'm digging how it looks though. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And yeah, let's see what else we can do today since we're just hanging out in the shop. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to tackle something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. Ever since I had a couple of the rat rods make it and the reader's rods of RC Car Action, I've wanted to, frame those pages and hang them on the wall. And I thought, I still haven't done that, but I thought it'd be cool to frame them and put them on the shop wall. So now we got the new shop. Got on eBay, and I got some Dollhouse picture frames. So the only thing I don't know how to do is actually size them. I've got good scans, and I've played with the coloring and stuff on them on the computer. And I got to figure out how to shrink them down and make them fit these frames. Let's zoom in. Look, so I think these were like $5 or $6 on eBay. 2 different size frames. Streets Ahead Dollhouse brand. So you start building the scale shop and you start running out of scale accessories and you start looking at dollhouse stuff, and man, it's a slippery slope. There's all kinds of cool stuff out there. So these are nice finished wood frames. So I'm going to take these in there into the computer and get some measurements and figure out how to shrink down my scans of RC Car Action magazine pages. Alright guys, so I think I got this figured out. I use Mac for video editing and stuff. So I'm in preview, and we will put a file. No, we won't. Go to Tools, Adjust Size. So I already did a test print on the one on the right. Doesn't look like much, but that's pretty close to the right size. So the other one is going to be the small frame. So tape measure. So let's just do 1. That likes that ratio. So we'll do a test print on that. Save it there, super tiny. Now, find some paper, put it in the printer, and we'll test it out. So, turns out I don't have any glue for paper, so the calendar I was making of the actual RC 4-wheel drive 2019 calendar, which my rat rod's in, so I'm going to have to wait till I get some old craft glue sticks. But the picture frames are up with the RC Car Action magazine. See if you can even really see it. My printer doesn't do the best quality, so they look a little faded, which kind of fits with things. I thought about staining the frames before I put it all together, but they are clear coated, they're lacquered or whatever, so didn't figure stain would take to that very well, and I didn't want to try to sand down an 1.5 by 1.5 picture frame. But I used some of the plastic from the windows that I got from a Dollhouse, just packaging plastic, it's Lexan, and made the glass for the picture frames. So it did not come with anything like that. And yeah. Put them up by the workbench. I think that's pretty good. I might move them around. I might hang the calendar where I hung the one on the left and put the other one over there on the other side somewhere. But I don't know. It's one of those little things that I've always wanted to do and just never gotten around to. Now I need to frame the real ones and hang them up in the shop. But I don't know. Let's see what else we can do today. Making good progress. Knocking out some little odds and ends, so let's see what else we can figure out. Alright guys, so another little project here for the scale garage. If you remember this motor, it's actually one of my higher viewed videos when I got this in the mail. This is a 1/8 scale model, and it's seen better days. It's been used for mock-up and brainstorming and just laying around the shop getting beaten up and parts robbed off of it and all kinds of stuff. So I gotta try to find the oil pan. I took it off to mock up in a rig. It wouldn't fit with it. The blower came loose, and I of course had to try to fit it on an RC 4-wheel drive V8. Didn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that back on. I wanted to put this on the engine stand before, but the engine stand, I picked it up secondhand, and it did not have all the screws I needed. So it takes, I guess, a 2 or 2.5 mil screw. I didn't feel like that did anything. It takes a 2 or 2.5 mil screw for these to go into the back of the block. And this not being an RC 4-wheel drive motor, of course, it all doesn't line up right. And I don't have any 2 or 2.5 mil screws long enough to go through this. So I've drilled out 2 of them, kind of boogered them up a little bit. I've drilled them out to fit at 3 mil, because I've got plenty of 3mm stuff. And we're going to mount that motor, just drill some holes, hope the fine threads tap into it, because it's just going to sit around the shop. Alright, so I think I got everything adjusted where it'll work. I'm just going to put 2 screws in it, because I didn't want to risk damaging this thing. So I'm going to do the bottom on this side, and the top on that side. I've swapped to a smaller drill bit. Pull it out of there and drill our hole. Oh dear. There we go. Going through 3 layers of plastic. So, let's see what one of these scale bolts is going to work. I'll go with grade 8. Get my socket out here. Just going to force that, thread that into it. Change that to, I don't know what size that is. It's working pretty well. So now, gotta find the right size, or the right angle here. May lower that down a little bit. This thing's completely adjustable. It's kind of cool. There we go. We'll put it right in the middle. Nice safe spot to drill. And get it done. Alright. The blower already came loose. Of course. So, let's... Oops, I grabbed a silver one. Oh well. This bore motor's been through all kinds of heck. Get it up there snug. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Can't find the oil pan anywhere. I think I know where the belt is, but it's not staying. We're going to have to use something a little more sturdy than this plastic weld. And I'm not too worried about it right now. Let me clean this mess up and figure out where we're going to put it. Yeah, so for now I'll just move it around the shop. Looks pretty good on there. Scale and stuff is right. Now again, the RC 4-wheel drive V8, you know, everything RC 4-wheel drive has is 1/10. That is a 1/8 scale model engine, and it's almost exactly the same dimensions as the RC 4-wheel drive ones. So, who's right? Doesn't really matter. It all works, and yeah, you can still find these around. Like I said, I picked this one up. It was already built. I have no idea what kit the blower came from. They're not that common. Looking on eBay, you can find the flathead Ford, which I have one of those also, which came with the other body. Or no, I'm sorry, this isn't this flathead. This is a small block Ford, and it looks a little bigger for some reason, but I like it. That'll work. It look menacing sitting in the background of the shop. I think I'm going to weather a grill. I've got another one of Awesome Designs tractor grills. It's not the Farmall tractor, it's the one that we did on the RC 4-wheel drive giveaway. And I painted it and sanded it and did all that stuff. And it's got layers of paint, but it needs the rust streaks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because looking at what next we're going to build, what the next rat rod is going to be, and I'd like to have that looking good, looking the part, so we can do some mock-ups and stuff with it. So that didn't come out as amazing as I'd hoped. I guess I need to paint the insert. It looked good with the rust streaks on it, but once it dried, you really, like, they just absorbed, you can't see it at all. The rest of it looks pretty good. I did the inside so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. But we're just going to set that aside for now, and one day we'll run across a reason to use it. Somebody on Instagram suggested hanging hubcaps on the wall, which is a good idea. There's not a whole lot of RC stuff available. So I went through my old Tonka truck parts. I've got these four, they're stuck together. I've got these old vintage Tonka. These are early 60s, I think, the smooth ones. Could be wrong, it's been a while. But I'm going to hang a couple of them on the wall around the shop. I don't know if I'm going to do them together or not. I'm just going to use this two-sided servo tape. That has been working well. I got this stuff in mystery boxes from RC4 Drive a few years ago, and it's probably been the best thing that ever came out of a mystery box. But I've been using that stuff forever for servos as well as hanging stuff on the wall. So yeah, let's see if we figure out where we can put them. That was kind of a bust. Those blend in a little too well. I left a couple of them over there. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the shop here this weekend with me. And be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and check me out on Instagram for sneak peeks of videos to come. And yeah, let me know any other ideas for the scale garage if you got any. And let me know if you like these kind of all-purpose videos where we just hang out and work on little stuff, do them from time to time, and knock out some little projects. But appreciate it. Keep it scale. I'll see you on the next video.